Good morning, Scorpio. My name is Brandy with Expressing Emotions Tarot. I'm here to do your bi-weekly general reading for March 15th to March 31st, 2019. This is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, as it's meant to resonate with the general population of you Scorpios out there. I've already pre-shuffled the decks off of camera here, and the decks that we're using today is the Vice Versa Tarot deck. We're using the Rider-Waite deck. We're using the After Tarot deck, and at the very end, we'll pull a romantic oracle card from the Dorian Virtue Romance Angels deck. So with that said, we are just about ready to begin here, and this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, March 15th to March 31st, 2019. All right, and we'll go ahead and cut the deck. I'm going to tilt the camera down so you guys can see the energies that I lay out for you today. And the first card out is the High Priestess. We have the Page of Swords. We have the Ten of Swords. We have the Page of Cups. We have the Eight of Cups. That's in the backwards position. We have the Hanged Man. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the King of Swords in the reverse position. And we have the Seven of Cups in the backwards position here. So High Priestess, you need to trust your intuition here. There could be childish behavior around you or arrogant behavior around you here with the Page of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. There's painful energies around with the Ten of Swords. There's a love offer coming in. You're feeling nostalgic. It could be from somebody from the past that you have walked away from. You're not seeing there's a shooting star behind you because you're focusing on the damaged cups. You're in a time of waiting. You're waiting. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, feminine energy here. Or definitely you could have it in your chart if you're the feminine energy. Either way, she's very well emotionally balanced at the minute. We also have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, masculine energy here. He's like the angry king. And there's many options here, but it looks like you're going to come out of those options and you're going to see the light of day and which option's the better option for you here. So let's go ahead and clarify here and see why we have some of these energies here for you today, Scorpio. And again, this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for March 15th to March 31st, 2019. Alrighty, so why do we have the High Priestess here? Why do we have the High Priestess here for our Scorpios? Why do we have the High Priestess here for Scorpios? Okay, so we have the Six of Wands. Why do we have the Page of Swords here? Why do we have the Page of Swords here for our Scorpios? Why do we have the Page of Swords here? So by trusting your intuition, guys, I'm getting that there's going to be a victory in this situation. You're setting out on a mission. You know, you have people in the background there cheering you guys on, okay? And this is clarifying the High Priestess. So trust your intuition and what you're setting out to do, and you will get that victory. But you're setting out to get that victory right now. So why do we have the Page of Swords here? Why do we have the Page of Swords here for Scorpios? Why do we have the Page of Swords here? Okay, so we have the Eight of Wands in the reverse position. So blockage of communication, again, childish behavior going on here, as well as just a page. It's not a knight, it's not a king, and it's definitely not the emperor. Either way, you could be blocking communication here, Scorpios. So why do we have the Ten of Swords here? This painful situation that we're dealing with. Why do we have the Ten of Swords here for our Scorpios? Why do we have the Ten of Swords here for Scorpios? Why do we have the Ten of Swords here for Scorpios? Okay, we have the Two of Wands in the reverse position. So we had to make a choice, and it was a painful decision to make. It may have been a decision that you were holding back on with the Hanged Man down here that you didn't really want to make. But definitely you feel stabbed right now in the heart. So why do we have the Page of Cups here? What's this new love offer about? Why do we have the Page of Cups here? Why do we have the Page of Cups here for Scorpios? Why do we have the Page of Cups here for Scorpios? Okay, so we have the Judgment in the reverse position. So due to the Judgment, definitely, we could have emotions coming up to the surface here with the Judgment in the reverse position. One more time, we have the Knight of Swords in the reverse position. Again, childish behavior here in regards to a love offer. So why do we have the Eight of Cups here in the reverse position? Why do we have the Eight of Cups here in the reverse position for Scorpios? Why do we have the Eight of Cups here in the reverse position for Scorpios? Okay, so we have the Emperor in the reverse position. You could be very nostalgic in regards to a father figure, or you are their father figure, grandfather, father-in-law, whatnot, boss as well. But you're feeling nostalgic and you're focusing on what's damaged, and you're not seeing there's a shooting star behind you. If you just take your mind off of those damaged emotions that you're dealing with, or the Emperor in your life is dealing with these damaged emotions. So what's up with this Hangman here? Why do we have the Hangman here for Scorpios? Why do we have the Hangman here for Scorpios? Okay, so we have the Four of Swords. You're in your head mentally and emotionally, and you're just waiting. You're not taking action to come out of your head right now. Okay, so why do we have the Queen of Cups here? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, feminine energy. You can have that in your chart, Scorpio, or be dealing with that, another Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or be dealing, definitely. So why do we have the Queen of Cups here for Scorpios? Okay, but you're very well, if you're the female Scorpio, you're very well emotionally balanced. You could be getting a wish granted, and, it's arrogantly, it's not in the proper manner that you're getting that wishes granted there. But definitely, okay? So she's all in her emotions. She's even balanced or whatnot, or the female that you're dealing with here. So why do we have the King of Swords in the reverse position for Scorpios? Why do we have the King of Swords in the reverse position for Scorpios? And again, this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Why do we have the King of Swords in the reverse position? Okay, if you're the masculine energy, you could be angry. And we have the Ten of Wands clarifying that, so you're dropping those burdens. One person could be carrying the weight of the world on their shoulders here, and they need to drop the burdens, and they're angry about it. That's why their back's turned, most definitely. So why do we have the Seven of Cups in the backwards position? Why do we have the Seven of Cups in the backwards position? Why do we have the Seven of Cups in the backwards position for Scorpios? We have the Moon in the reverse position, so the Moon could be bringing something to light here in regards to the situation that brings you out of confusion. In the reverse position, he's all confused. He has many options available to him. Okay, right here, he sees the light. He knows what's good for him, what's not good for him. Okay? And this could be the female Scorpio or the male Scorpio dealing with this. So let's go ahead and see what our next steps are going to be. What is the next step for the High Priestess with the Six of Wands? What is the next step for the High Priestess with the Six of Wands here for Scorpios? Okay, so we have the Temperance in the reverse position. There was an unbalanced situation, so you're setting out to set the record straight, and you need to trust your intuition when it comes to this. Could be dealing with psychic energy as well. Either way, unbalanced situations going on here. So what is the next step for the Page of Swords with the Eight of Wands in the reverse position? What is the next step for the Page of Swords with the Eight of Wands in the reverse position? So we have the Two of Cups. This is a partnership situation, and you're blocking communication with it, and it could be childish behavior causing that. Either way, this is in regards to a partnership situation. So what is the next step for the Ten of Swords with the Two of Wands in the reverse position? What is the next step for the Ten of Swords with the Two of Wands in the reverse position? All right. One more time. The next step for the Ten of Swords with the Two of Wands in the reverse position. We have the Three of Swords. You're going to have healing in this situation. Your choice is already made. You know the way forward, and you're going to heal from it. This was a very painful situation that you were dealing with. So what is the next step for the Page of Cups with the Judgment in the reverse position and the Knight of Swords in the reverse position? What is the next step for the Page of Cups with the Judgment in the reverse position and the Knight of Swords in the reverse position? All right, we have the Death card. There's going to be an ending to a situation. Scorpio, this is your card as well. You could be the one passing wrongful judgment here in a love offer. Okay? Definitely. Childish behavior, judgment may not go in your favor in this situation, okay? So what is the next step for the Eight of Cups in the reverse position with the Emperor in the reverse position? What is the next step for the Eight of Cups in the reverse position with the Emperor in the reverse position for our Scorpios? All right, so we have Okay, so we got the 8 of Pentacles here. You're watching, waiting, you're diligently working towards getting your coin in check here. Could be working career situation. Either way, you're feeling nostalgic. You may want things to go back to how they used to be in the past financially for you. And if you're the male Scorpio, you could be the Emperor and you could just be flipped upside down right now in your work and career sector. And you're a little confused and you're focusing on what's damaged versus not seeing this could be a blessing in disguise. Blessing in disguise. When you're looking at the 8 of Cups, you're looking at the damage with childlike eyes, but you're not seeing that there's a blessing out of this with that shooting star there, okay? So most definitely. What is the next step for the Hangman with the 4 of Swords? What is the next step for the Hangman with the 4 of Swords for our Scorpios? What is the next step for the Hangman with the 4 of Swords for our Scorpios? Okay, we have the Ace of Cups in the reverse position, you know, because you're in your head mentally and emotionally and you're just waiting. You're not going to have that abundance of love. Once you get out of your head, I feel, once you flip this 4 of Swords, you know, and come out of your head mentally and emotionally, this Ace of Cups will probably flip over, okay, for you guys. So wonderful. Right now, it's here, but it's not flipped over yet. When one thing ends, another thing begins, guys. So what is the next step for the Queen of Cups with the 9 of Cups? What is the next step for the Queen of Cups with the 9 of Cups? The next step for the Queen of Cups with the 9 of Cups, please. Okay, so we have the Hierophant sign of Taurus. Could be dealing with contractual agreements in this situation here. One more time, bottom of the deck, we have the 6 of Pentacles. So there needs to be equal give and take in a situation, and I feel there will be. You could be also seeking assistance here to get a contract set in stone for that equal give and take, Scorpio. So what is the next step for the King of Swords in the reverse position with the 10 of Wands in the reverse position? What is the next step for the King of Swords in the reverse position with the 10 of Wands in the reverse position for our Scorpios? Okay, so we have Judgment. There's going to be judgment in regards to the situation here. You may not be happy about it. You're definitely an angry king if you're the male. But either way, there's going to be judgment in the situation. And at the end of the day, could you live with the choices that you've made, Scorpio? So what is the next step for the 7 of Cups with the Moon in the reverse position? What is the next step for the 7 of Cups with the Moon in the reverse position for you, Scorpios? What is the next step for the 7 of Cups in the reverse position with the Moon in the reverse position? We have the Devil. This could be a toxic situation that you're dealing with, or somebody could be dealing with addictions, drugs, alcohol, codependency, toxic energies within a relationship, or be dealing with the sign of Capricorn. Either way, I'm getting more it's toxic energies here, and the Moon's going to reveal that. Okay, so with that said, let's go ahead and do a past, present, and future using the Rider-Waite deck. I hope everybody's doing well here. I'm just going to clear the table here. All right. And again, this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, March 15th to March 31st, 2019. Past, present, and future spread. All right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, March 15th to March 31st, 2019. Past, present, and future, please. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. All right. And we'll cut the deck. And in the past, we have the 10 of Swords in the reverse position. In the present, we have the 5 of Swords in the reverse position. In the future, we have the 8 of Cups in the reverse position, bottom of the deck. 3 of Pentacles could be dealing with third-party groups, organizations, judges, magistrates, whatnot. Either way, there's 2 people here seeking out assistance in a situation. In the past, somebody was coming out of feeling heartbroken and healing and whatnot. Either way, they were seeking assistance with this, and it looks like from the 5 of Swords in the reverse position, you know, definitely change is going to happen in the situation, possibly due to this third party. In the future, there's a nostalgic feeling, wanting to come back together, which this also came up in the reading. So definitely, but you're not seeing that this is a blessing in disguise, guys. In the reading, it showed it's a blessing in disguise. Quit focusing on what's broken and focus on what lies ahead, okay? So let's go ahead and get your love energies here for you, Scorpios, and see what we have for this time period for you. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, March 15th to March 31st, 2019. One card for singles, one card for couples, please. One card for singles, one card for couples, please. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, March 15th to March 31st, 2019. All right. Singles, we have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, forgive your past relationships, whatnot. It seems like you're going through a healing phase. That did also show in the reading, okay? Take time. Don't force yourself to get out there if you're not ready, okay? And couples, we have give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership, okay? Definitely. So with that said, I think this is a good reading for you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you.